What is up, YouTube? Welcome to what I believe to be episode 10, the double digits. 10 fingers. Of our Thera campaign, Thera Tales, as we have so lovingly dubbed it. If you guys do enjoy, subscribe, like, comment, all that YouTube crap. You know, small YouTuber here. And by small, I mean tiny, barely a blip on YouTube's radar, so support is appreciated. So hello, YouTube, everyone.
Hello, YouTube, everyone.
Birds.
Good evening.
Just doing 6th graders want to say hello to YouTube?
No, God. Hello.
For legal reasons, none of us do 6th graders.
No, God.
Okay, please edit that the hell out.
I'm not very good at editing yet, so that's stuck in here. That's how we're starting today's episode.
You better get good.
Yeah, no. With the shit trending, that could end up bad. I don't want to be associated with that comment. Just saying.
Well,
So,
he did say
stop
for legal
recording.
yeah.
But anyways, we are here for episode. We're on 10, right? We're in the double digits.
I don't even know.
Yes,
think
we're
in
part of the devil digits.
We're making it big. We've gone through 10 episodes of D&D together in this campaign, at least, and shit's finally starting to hit the fan. The party was finally brought back together in last week's episode. No longer split, minus Zeph, who is still just gone. No one seemed to really care about Zeph's disappearance. No one gave it a second comment or anything like that. She's just gone. Solomon's still in a coma, you know, doing
As one does.
with his rusty sword. Y'all reached Chaw. Some of you had an encounter with some cool army. Some of you didn't. It's all a good time. Then y'all found out about some magic circle, and you're like, let's go investigate that shit. So you sha-la-la-la-la-la on over, investigated, got attacked by the army. Some hooded figure threatened to murder you all. And then the 16-year-old child named Elda saved you all, and you teleported out thanks to Walker. And appeared in front of a gigantic city that none of you know about. And two guards kind of pointed their spears at you and said, yo, what the fuck is up, dude? And that is where we begin. With these two guards pointing weapons at the party.
We come in peace.
Please, not pleases, damn it.
The guards kind of look you all up and down. Not entirely sure what to make of you. You're you know, a ragtag group of some odd-year-old humans and non-humans who really need a shower. And one of you is lying on the ground, passed out, basically dead.
Don't worry, it was consensual.
He just does that.
And the guards kind of don't know really what to say. And they're kind of just like standing there pointing their weapons at you. That like, you're not allowed in the city. Please go back down the mountain and forget what you saw.
But I can't forget what I saw.
Well, if you don't forget, we will have to make you forget. The guards take a step forward, ready to attack, when the beating of wings is heard above you guys. And a Aarakocran man with bright orange feathers lands between you guys and the guards. His back seemingly magically healed. No longer devoid of feathers as it once was from protecting you all from an explosion in the desert.
Ooh.
And he looks back and he says, "Sa, dudes, took you long enough to get here." And he looks at the guards. He says, it's all right. They're with me. They're fine. Don't worry about them." The guards kind of look at this figure over, nod, and go back to guarding, letting you all in the city. And Sleek turns around and gives you all a big crooked smile.
Woo.
You're fixed. That's wonderful.
Hey, so can I have a feather?
No, you may not have a feather, and thank you, Walker. It is wonderful. Though, to be fair, the magic of a Titan is pretty great when it comes to healing. Gaia did a wonderful job healing me.
So where are we?
First off, your party seems to be. Well, what's up with him? And he points at Solomon.
He just does that.
He was not just doing that last time I saw you all. What do you mean?
It comes and goes.
He just sleeps and looks half dead with a rusty. Why does he have a rusty sword at his hip?
We
still
still paladin
have
things.
people
Don't worry about it.
Experience.
Man, you all talked at once. I did not understand what was said, but all right. And you seem to be missing a fireball. Where be your druid?
I don't know. 6?
Skyward.
Sky.
She went to join the gods, I think. Yeah.
Okay, Walker. I see you have yourself a fancy new white robe.
I found it in the dirt.
All right. Yeah, we have lots to talk about. Got it. All right. Cool. Welcome to Nyx, the last stronghold of civilization. A city that is hidden to most everyone. And he gestures to this big, glorious, what looks to be like a modern day, and by modern day I mean from like our world, 2020 city. Like there are cars driving around, gigantic, beautiful buildings everywhere. By the way, none of you have really seen cars nearly this advanced. You look to be standing on the outskirts of New York City in 2020. Giant skyscrapers, beautiful buildings, traffic, the whole 10 yards.
So
This is new.
this is the ugliest forest I've ever seen.
Well, 6, you see, it's not a forest, it's a city. Though I'm
The
sure that
hell
word
are
means
you
nothing
talking
to
about?
you. Come, I will explain. And he turns and begins walking to the city, gesturing for you to follow him.
Why the hell don't these trees have any damn leaves?
Follow me and I'll explain, he says as he walks across the bridge.
I start following, gazing at all the shiny buildings.
Why do these trees reflect light?
And as you all walk through the city, Sleek seemingly having some destination in mind, he explains everything to you all. How this mountain was once the resting place of the Titan Nyx, Gaia's sister. And after Nyx was released and the whole war went down 2,000 years ago, this mountain was basically abandoned. One of the kings or rulers or someone from that time decided to make a nice city up here. And the city helped prosper. It was very well connected to Polo, which is the island continent between the two gigantic land masses that started the whole war 1,000 years ago, yada, yada, yada. And when that war went down, the city kind of stopped all communication with the rest of the world and went into hiding. It continued developing its technologies and kind of lived on top of a giant mountain that is hidden away in the northern sea and is very, very difficult to just stumble across. The quote-unquote trees that 6 is very confused about are actually gigantic skyscrapers. Though 6, you do actually see trees. As there are many different actual parks and stuff like that strewn around. And for those of us here on Earth, big cities like this, you'd expect lots of pollution and it'd be a very dirty looking place. But this place is very, very clean. Not a whole lot of trash on the ground. Many parks and lakes and nature in general built into the city. Basically utopia of the world, and it disconnected after the war and has been separate from the rest of Thera since the war 1,000 years ago.
Okay, so wait. I'm just saying. If they're that well connected and that advanced, is there ramen?
There is in fact ramen. Does 6 know what ramen is?
No.
What is ramen?
So 6 is gonna sniff something out though.
Salik guides you all to a very sleek and nice-looking hotel. You guys walk a good hour through this city as he explains all of this to you. Then it only takes about half an hour for him to explain to you what this place is. When he's done, he encourages you all to share your half of the story, and you do, as you all are pretty trusting of Salik after he saved most of your lives in the giant explosion about a month and a half ago. You explained to him Corin, Walker, and Shem's little adventures off into down, and Esmelda, Zeph, Six, and Solomon chasing them. The lightning strike that made Zeph disappear, and the other one that knocked Solomon into a coma. Mr. I wanted to use a metal weapon in the middle of the storm. You explained to him the little girl you found who ended up being the one who rescued you and Charles, and the cloaked figure who was apparently after the robe that Walker is wearing. Bless you. And by the end, Sleek looks around, or turns back to you, and he's kind of walking backwards. And the rest of the inhabitants of the city, who are a mix of all races. You don't see like just humans or just monsters.
There's monster humans.
Yes, there are in fact humans and monsters walking around holding hands together. It's a very progressive community. They all kind of move out of the way of your, well, not too great looking group. You all smell really bad, and you haven't showered in like a month or longer. Who knows?
Whatever. I'm still beautiful. Fine.
And he turns around and starts walking backwards. He gives you all a big smile. He says, "Man, shit sounds like it sucks. Well, at least you made it. I had no doubt you would eventually."
The gods? What?
Well, I mean, there are no gods here, but I had the next best thing.
It is.
Well, let's start with a shower. I'm sure you guys are probably a little hungry. You might want to sleep. Who knows? Also, you should probably stop dragging Solomon around. At this point, the camera pans over to Solomon, who's kind of just being dragged along by whichever two of you decided to drag him along.
By his ankles.
Yeah.
Just have a mage hand towing him along.
So Salik stops in front of a giant building and says, "This is a hotel. I've already arranged for you all to stay here. You each, of course, got your own separate rooms. So go in. They already know you're coming. I sent a little message along ahead of us all. Rest up. Get yourself, order yourself some room service. Take a nice nap. I'm gonna take your comatose friend here to a hospital and see what we can't do about him. All right?"
Wait, is Elda with us or no?
No, Elda sacrificed herself so you guys could get away. You left her behind in the ruins of Chal, fighting an army on
Shit,
her
that's
own.
right. I thought she teleported with us. Whoops.
Nope. She did.
Weird.
You sacrificed her. You sacrificed a little girl.
Oh wow.
Oh, well. Yeah, whatever. It's okay.
Maybe this is why none of us have had children.
Right. Yeah. None of us.
With that, Salik picks up Solomon's comatose body
What?
and
Sleek.
flies away.
No, Slake.
He's gone. And you all are left in front of this gigantic skyscraper-like building, with a little sign in front of it that says Motel 8.
Okay, I'm still kind of confused. Anybody remember what the hell a room is? Like, is that like an inn?
I think so.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go in.
And you
Does
go
anybody
into
want to go in
this...
front of me?
What's that?
Does anybody want to go in front of me? No? Okay, thanks. Thanks, guys!
Since you're the first one into this building, and it is beautiful inside. Very sleek tile everywhere. Everything looks like it was just cleaned moments before you entered. Off to the left side, there seems to be a small restaurant which has a few patrons inside eating. And off to the right side, there looks to be some sort of machine with loud flashing lights and some sort of number in the top right corner. You don't really understand this. And there's a little hall, or there's a little tile path that leads to a desk, and there is a like 7-foot tall orc-looking figure sitting behind the desk in a very nice suit, smiling at you. He says, "Ah, Master Six, welcome in. We've been expecting you."
If you will address me as master, I prefer Hirashi. But yes, hello, nice to see you.
I apologize. Please repeat that name for me.
Hirashi.
Harashi, Master Harashi. He
Thank you,
looks at the
sir.
rest of the party. He says, "Master Shem, Master Walker, Master Esmelda, and Master Korn. We've been expecting you for some time."
Can you call me mistress?
You all are
Oh,
asking me
you
for so many
stupid
different
bitch.
names. I apologize. Mistress Shem, I apologize.
That's better.
You may refer to me as B. I am
Ooh.
in charge of this here hotel, and I will see to every one of your needs within accommodation purposes. Here are the keys to your rooms. You each have a room on the first floor. We have kept you next to each other for posterity's sake. Mistress Shem, Mistress Esmelda, you two have rooms 102 and 104 next to each other. Master Korn, Master
Nice.
Walker, Master Hiroshi, you have rooms 101, 103, and 105 next to each other. They are just down this hallway here to the left. Gentlemen, your rooms are on the left. Ladies, your rooms are on the right. And you, of course, have small phones in your rooms. If you ever need anything, you may call for room service. Everything is already paid for 100%.
Everything?
What? We've never been here before. There's a lot of strange stuff here.
What's a phone?
Where did people who've never been here go to learn about this place?
Have no fear, Master Walker. We will, of course, assist in your education and have anything you will ever need. For now, if you need anything, you may, of course, just pop your doors open. We set you up right next to the front desk so that if you need anything, you just open your door, wave to me, and I will come and assist you. I will educate you in the finer things in your rooms as we go.
Excellent. So can you tell me where I can defecate?
And he kind of walks out from behind the desk and says, "Please, Master Hiroshi, follow me. And actually, you all may follow me. I will show you to your rooms now. Do you have any luggage?" He kind of looks you all up and down. He says, "I assume not. Let us go." He walks
No,
to each.
someone's gone.
He walks through each to your room. Shows you how to unlock each of your doors with the card key he handed you. Then takes you into your room 6 and shows you this nice toilet and says, "You may defecate in here." And then he shows you he pressed the button to flush the toilet and he says, "When you are done, you use this. You may wash your hands here at this sink." And he
So
says,
there's no 3 seashells?
"No, sir, there is nothing but a toilet. Is there anything else I can help you with?"
Food?
"Food will be accommodated for you all shortly."
How about some entertainment?
Well, if you need to, there is of course a TV right outside and across or on your desk.
TV?
I will show you how to work this later, sir. For now, I must go attend to some other guests. This here is a shower. You may clean yourself in it. And he turns it on and shows you how to work it. And introduces you to soap.
Okay,
With
so
that, he leaves.
is there like a mini bar in the rooms?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay, perception. Okay, that is going to be a 3.
You look around and see nothing that looks to be or to contain any sort of alcohol. Of course, this room is all very foreign to you.
Okay.
With technologies you never could imagine. You definitely don't notice the fridge stocked full of alcohol to your left.
Call the
Okay,
cat.
then Corin is going to go back to the front office. Request.
Master Korn, how may I help you?
Need a drink.
Of course, did you not see the minibar that is situated in your room? It is full of any sort of alcohol you may need.
And what's it look like?
Please, Master Korn, follow me. And he walks you to your room.
Okay.
And then he gives you the entire rundown, where your alcohol is. He also shows you where to deprecate. He shows you the shower and how to work it. He shows you the TV, how to work it. And also how to turn on lights. He then goes around to each of your rooms, figuring he might as well get out of the way now, and shows each of you all of this.
Okay. As soon as he leaves Corin's room, I'm going to like lock the door and just start drinking.
And yes, these alcohols are very foreign to you. You've never heard of any of them, but they all taste pretty good.
It's a wine cooler.
It is.
Tastes better than a
White
normal
Claw.
God's mead.
It is the best alcohol you've ever tasted in your life, and it does not take many drinks to get you plastered.
Oh, I keep going.
Make me a Constitution check.
Do you want alcohol poisoning?
That is a 12.
After 2 drinks, you are knocked out cold. You do not keep going.
Okay.
Ha!
Corn is in his bed, just passed out. Half an hour later, all of you but Corn are greeted by a small wood nymph who carries a tray of food to each of you and knocks on each of your doors and offers you the food. Corn, you don't answer your door, and he kind of just walks away.
You seem to have an extra plate. Would you care to share?
I'm sorry, Master Six. What was that?
I noticed you have an extra plate.
Oh, yeah.
I assume that's for someone?
Master Corn didn't answer. Would you like it?
I would most certainly get it to him as soon as possible.
He hands you this plate. Walker, what do you do after you get to the explanation of how this room works?
I go to the front desk and ask for guides for what tourists do. Or visitors.
Master Walker, please. Master Sleek has instructed us to keep you here until he collects you. He does not wish for you to cause any mischief in the city until you understand where you are at.
Is there any way I can learn more about this place while I'm here?
Of course, Master Walker. Here are some TV channels that will educate you a little bit.
TV.
Yes, the
You'll
thing,
have to show.
I already
I don't
showed
mean
you
to be
how
any trouble.
work
Can you
it.
show me? Oh, okay. That thing. Thank you.
Yes, the big thing that turns on and has voices coming out of it when you talk to it. Just say these numbers to it after you tell it to turn on, and it will begin educating you in the history of the city. Shem, what are you
Yes.
doing?
I am standing in the closet trying to figure out what it is.
After a long while, you realize that this is just a big empty room with some hangers. Esmelda, what are you doing?
Honestly, probably almost drowning myself and trying to figure out how the shower works.
You do, and after a few moments of struggling, you eventually do figure it out and manage to get yourself nice and cleaned.
Nice.
And the night goes by, and you each eventually find yourself in bed. And this is a very, very comfortable bed, nice and soft. You kind of sink into it.
I end up watching TV most of the night.
Yeah, minus Walker, of course, who does not require sleep. And yeah, you all, most of you pass out. And this is the best sleep any of you have gotten in ever. Period. Ever. You've never slept on more comfortable beds.
Do we have AC?
You do. It is the temperature is set perfectly. You are very comfortable.
It is very crisp.
Yes. Very, very crisp. Shem, for the first time, you actually don't sleep in your bottle. You choose to sleep outside on this bed.
I hug it to me like a stuffed animal while I sleep.
That you do. And the next morning rolls around, and at 10 a.m. you each hear a loud knock on your door. Corn, roll me a Constitution saving throw. Corn.
They can't hear you.
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, do you want what I rolled or with the modifier?
Your Constitution saving throw, as it normally would be.
That's a 5.
You wake up and you are horribly hungover. The pounding at your door, the first thing you do before you even answer it is vomit it into this newfound toilet you found.
Okay.
Defecation, kind of.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull a little bit of hair of the dog and take another drink.
Best way to cure a hangover is more alcohol.
Yep.
The rest of you open your doors to find the same wood nymph who's kind of extended his hand, which is actually turned into a tree, and he's using each of his branches to knock on your door at the same time. And as each of you open your doors, he says, Master Sleek would like to see you all in the restaurant on the left side of the hotel by the entrance in 10 minutes, please.
Corin! 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 Corin!
I slam my door.
One more thing. If you look inside the dresser, which I'm sure Master B told you each about, you will find clothing more suitable for walking around in our city of Nyx. Thank you. And he retreats his wooden hand back into his arm, and it turns back into what looks to be a normal-looking hand. He turns and walks away.
Just wanted to give him his goddamn food. Fucking asshole.
Okay, so when Corin goes to the restaurant, he does not change, and he takes a bottle of alcohol with him.
How about everyone else?
Does the hotel have bathrobes?
Yes.
So I wouldn't know what that is, so I come out with a bathrobe on.
Anything underneath the bathrobe?
Knickers.
Okay. Esmeralda, what are you wearing?
Oh,
What are you wearing?
shit.
Hey, girl.
Khaki.
So
What are you wearing?
the clean travel clothes?
You're wearing what?
Clean traveling
How'd
gosh.
you get your clothes cleaned?
Hand wash them in
by
the
washing
tub.
them in the bathtub. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you
I
come up
do.
wearing clean travel clothes. Walker, what about you?
I've been watching TV all night, so I figured out kind of how to fit in. So I put on the new clothes.
Yeah, Walker, you walk out wearing a pair of blue jeans and a deep white V-neck.
And then I'm going to be like making awkward expressions like all the people in the commercials.
Finally, Six, what are you wearing?
Clothes, duh.
Are you wearing your normal clothes, or do you put on these jeans and t-shirts?
I take what is freely given.
So you're wearing jeans and a t-shirt.
Are you wearing a washcloth?
That's tucked away, thank you.
You each come and sit next to or gather around, and Sleek kind of gives you each a look, and he says, well, saw dudes, looks like both of you figured out how to shower, giving Corn a very pointed look.
I'm just gonna kind of like raise the bottle at him and take another swig.
As you attempt to, you see that the bottle is no longer in your hand, but is instead in Sleek's. He says, that'll be enough drinking for you, Corin.
I'm just gonna give him the finger.
That's
Corin, I brought your dinner, and I'm going to hand him his dinner.
Got bites taken out of it.
Sleek takes this also and throws it into a garbage near him, along with the alcohol, and kind of shakes his hand. He says, what did I get myself into? And sits down
Why
on
are you
the
so
table.
wasteful?
Six, sit down.
First off, okay. Second, that was rude.
Just so you all know, just as a quick refresher, you all know just how powerful, or remember just how powerful Sleek is. Very, very much a guy you probably don't want to mess with, as he will end your life quite quickly.
I still don't accept rudeness. It's not a thing.
Yes, and I don't accept rudeness in my city, Six.
Okay, well, I wasn't being rude. You're the one that took the plate and threw it away.
You don't know our customs here, so inadvertently you are being rude, sir.
Am I
Salik, this
being rude?
is your city?
I've become quite fond of calling it my city, yes. I've become its protector.
Oh, so you don't own the city.
No, no
Interesting.
one owns a city, Walker. I thought you stayed up all night watching TV, learning about this place.
Well, I
Influencers
learned
were great.
about all these interesting little things. Like, did you know there's a cream that can make your feathers shine brighter?
You know, I prefer doing it the old-fashioned way, Walker.
Oh, okay.
Regardless, you all are now in the city, and you are being treated as honored guests, and I expect you all to start acting the part. Shem, that means no more bathrobes.
What's a bathrobe?
What you're wearing right now.
Was I not supposed to?
No, okay, we'll get there. Esmelda, at least you cleaned your clothes. Corn, can you just not be bothered?
I'm just kind of like blankly staring at him.
Do I have to take you out back and teach you a lesson, Corn? Do we have to go a few rounds before you start respecting me?
Whip him, Grid.
Did your random shot at me in the desert that I blocked without even blinking not earn me enough respect from you, sir?
Salik, try not to take offense. Korn is just this way to most people he just meets.
Well, he's no longer allowed to be dissuade to me. I'm the only true friend you have in this adventure, Corn, and if you don't start acting like it, well, we will take this out back, and I'll put you in your place quite quickly, sir.
I tried to give him his dinner.
So what will it be, Corn? And he slowly takes a sip of his water as you make these noises, just kind of staring at you.
You said he's sipping water.
He is.
No, for all the talking you're doing, just keep one thing in mind. I never asked to come here.
Yes, and neither did I. I'm not even from your world, and I'm still here helping save it.
Boom.
So, what are we doing here then?
For now, learning about what we are trying to do and what we are trying to save.
How do we do that?
Well, we're going to start by taking you to meet. Well, I like surprises, so I won't tell you who we're going to meet yet. But you're going to go and meet this being and have a nice conversation. And then we're going to begin showing you around, teaching you about this place. And by the end, well, you should be ready to get back out there and fight the forces of darkness, as those kids say.
Nobody says that.
Why would I do?
So is this like a vacation?
You will be very well protected while you are here. So you will not have to constantly be on guard as you have been out in, well, the real world.
This isn't the real world?
All will be explained soon, Six. Just, eat your breakfast. And with that, a plate of piping hot eggs and bacon with some toast is set down in front of each of you. Scrambled eggs, to be exact.
Eggs.
Except for you, I guess, Walker.
Hey, Walker.
I just
Are
kind
you
of look
gonna eat the
around.
bacon?
No food for me, thank you.
Can I have your bacon?
Oh, yes, please. Here. There.
6, we have much work to do with you, my friend.
Hey, you offered bacon to the metal man. No, I'm not letting that go to waste.
That's very fair. Each of you,
Very
please,
fair.
please return when we are done with our breakfast. Please return to your rooms, shower, dress in normal clothing, like your friends Walker and 6 here have, and meet
But
me
Why
out
what's wrong with
here.
my clothing?
Esmeralda, you stand out a little bit. You dress
Yeah,
very. Continue.
She cleaned up. She's okay.
No. I'm saying that's like what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to stand out in a sense. So like,
For now, we would like to stand out slightly less until after our conversation.
all right, that's reasonable.
He looks pointedly at you, Core, and he says, "Are we all in agreement?"
I guess we'll see.
And with that, he gets up and leaves the hotel, leaving you all to your food.
Hey, Corin. Do you like eggs?
Corn's going to ignore that, head back to his room.
Corin, you get back to your room. All the alcohol's gone.
I figured as much.
Instead, replaced by bottles of juices and waters.
I'm going to shove all the bottles of water into my pack. And then, I guess, get cleaned up. He'll put on, like, the jeans and shirt, but he's still going to put, like, his belt, his guns, his hat, and his coat over those.
Sure. And an hour later, you all meet Shem. You, assumingly, also put on real clothes? Question mark.
Yes, what do they look like?
You all just have like jeans and cotton white T-shirts with V-necks or non-V-necks.
What is this, like a 2020 LA?
Yes.
Yeah, this is straight, like, 1991.
So we're all dressed up the same.
Well, you know,
But I make it look good.
some of you
Straight
are
out
wearing
of
wearing
Genesis
V-necks. Some of
video.
you aren't wearing V-necks. Differences.
It's
We all
hotel
should get
clothes. What do you
matching
expect?
jackets.
And after you all are dressed, you come out and Sleek's standing there waiting for you, and he looks at you all and he says, "Corn, you can leave the weapons.
No,
You can leave the weapons.
because I can don't mean I will.
You will leave the weapons."
Corn, I think I heard the hotel offers complimentary gun cleaning services.
And with that, B walk up next to you. Master Corn, did I hear you wished for your guns to be cleaned and polished? I promise we have the best procedures in taking care of these sorts of things. They will be better than new when they receive them back.
Might even come with hammer.
I'm just going to give Walker a look.
Corn, from what I heard from the hotel commercials, their cleaning services are blastastic.
Oh, I'm so glad Walker learned about commercials. You have full reign to say whatever the hell you want as long as it's punny like that.
Alright, Corn will very reluctantly hand over his gun. However, he is keeping his belt on, holster and everything.
Are there any weapons on said holster?
No, just bullets.
Okay, Salik accepts his compromise and says, "Alrighty, boys and girls, come with me." And he turns and starts walking out the door. Which, mechanically slide open when he walks near them.
I stare at the ceiling as we walk through in wonder.
And he takes you all a few blocks over into another giant skyscraper-looking building. He says, "The people we're here for are up in here, so let's go say hello." And you guys walk into this building again. More sliding doors. And this building is the room you guys enter into is significantly smaller than the hotel entrance. It's a small white room, devoid of basically any color. White tiles, white ceilings, white walls, and a white desk with a human sitting behind it. She's also white, blue eyes, blonde hair. Very pretty girl. She looks.
Jesus, why is everything so white?
She looks up. She says, "Ah, Master Sleek, you've returned with our guests." She
I'm
gives
not
you each a
talking
very.
to you.
And Sleek kind of looks back at you. Says, "Six, don't be rude."
I'm the only dark thing in here.
And he looks back at the front desk lane. He says, "Yes, of course. Would you please have our meeting moved up to now?" And the small lady hits a few buttons on some thing in front of her that you all don't know, except for Walker, who recognizes this as a computer.
Ooh.
Walker, do you have a slogan for computers?
Not offhand.
Damn,
I'm still in awe. I haven't seen one yet.
Yeah, this is the first time you've seen a computer in person, but you do know that it is able to do wondrous things that you thought were only possible through magic. And then an elevator to the left of the receptionist dings open. She says, "Yes, please go right on ahead." Sleek looks at you all and he says, "Well, you heard her. Go right on ahead.
Yay.
Don't be disrespectful while you're up there. She is significantly less lenient than I am."
That sounds accusatory.
And you all pile into the elevator. And yeah, you all pile into the elevator, and it begins moving up.
And then as we go up the elevator, I explain what I learned about computers. There are these fancy boxes that people use to do things called taxes. That gives money to people.
Why?
Now, can you fully explain the concept of taxes?
No, I have no idea. It's only what like an H&R Block commercial would have told me.
Okay.
And as you all ride up the elevator, amazed at the movement of this machine too, there's a soft piano playing in a speaker from above.
Where's the band?
Why am I here? How did the... What the fuck?
And as Styx exclaims this, the elevator door swipes open. Then you hear a voice say, "Please exit now."
Yeah? Where are you?
That's terrifying. I'm gonna listen to it.
We run.
You all hurriedly get out of the elevator.
I walk out saying, "Thank you, Magic Box."
And the elevator door closes as you all exit. And you all are now in a similar-sized room with white tiles, but the ceilings are all painted a deep purple. And sitting in the middle of the room is a woman behind a desk working on another computer. And she looks up at you all with a tired smile, and she says, "Ah, it appears my sister has finally gotten her crew here, huh?"
Why is it everybody's working on taxes?
No, dear Six, I feel there's so much for you all to learn. And
Where
stands,
can we learn?
She puts her hand out. She says, "Please, patience." And she stands up, and you all get your first look at this woman. She's wearing a striped, spaghetti-strapped shirt with dark, tight-fitting pants, and she looks to be about 25, if you had to guess her age, with long black hair, very slender facial features, a little bit of freckles here and there, and beautiful gray eyes that seem to pierce through you.
Elda, you would look good in one of those.
it is impossible to look at this woman and not think, like, damn, she is the epitome of, like, what every girl should look like.
A model working as a secretary. This is totally like Fantasy LA.
As she stands up, she kind of nods to you all, and she says, hello, my name is Nyx. I am the Titan of Darkness. Welcome to my city.
I feel welcome, but also prison.
Wait, Nix, this is your city? Everyone
Yes.
says this is their city. Like,
Well, Salik claims this is his city as he's taken over protecting it, but this is my city. I've looked over it for over 2,000 years now.
Is it because of the taxes?
Please, forget about taxes.
Ma'am, what
for
is
now.
your skincare routine?
It's called being an immortal being.
I
You
gotta
ever
get
wanted
rid
to
of the
hang
memories.
out in a bottle?
Been there, tried that. No, thank you.
I mean, your sister liked it.
Oh, Gaia, what have you done to me? You are the heroes my sister's chosen to save this world, huh?
there's
Oh,
no
most
accounting for
definitely.
taste.
Just to be fair, I've never called myself a hero.
Oh, Corin, yes, you're the brooding type. We know. Get over yourself.
How does one get over... What?
It's an expression, Six. It means stop being a douche.
What's a
Ooh,
douche?
I hear they have pills for that.
Oh,
What-
you're
what
should
gonna
have-
kill me!
Walker? What the hell is a douche?
It's an
And why is
asshole,
it- what is
Six.
it-
Not a nice
I believe it's
person.
a.
No,
I believe it's a commercial.
no. Walker, you're done. We're cutting you
Oh.
out there. You're done, honey.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We do not need to go into any
Difficult
more
to
detail on what
understand.
you think a douche is.
I mean, is it useful? Is it a tool?
Moving on, please. No, Six, drop it. Drop it.
I'm not
Leave it
holding
be.
anything. I don't get it.
These are expressions, so you'll. You've already met my sister, yes?
Once or twice.
Just once, I believe.
Well, I mean, there was the evening, and then there was the morning. Wasn't there, Corin?
I have so much work to do with you all. Basically, we've been waiting for a group of heroes who we feel are fit enough to help us restore the world to what it once was.
Well, I know why you picked me.
Well, I don't exactly know why we picked you yet, but now that you're in my city, we will certainly begin to learn, huh?
Mhm.
So please, sit down, and she gestures to a group of seats around her, and she says, let us begin talking.
Why is it that everybody sits down everywhere they go?
Because it's better than standing, Six.
I like to stand.
Well, if you would like to stand behind your chair.
Oh, I have a chair.
So is there anything else in this purple room, or is this just like, what is this? A purple room with a
A desk, a
and some chairs?
computer, a chair, and her. There's some windows in the back that look down across the entire city. You have a wonderful view of this beautiful city that you are now
I'm gonna go
sitting
stare
in.
at the window.
Walk. Oh, forget it. Yeah, sure. Enjoy the view. It's very nice. I know I built it myself.
You made a pretty city.
Oh, thank you, Walker.
That is one hell of a picture.
Yes. How do you know what a picture is, Six, when you don't know what a douche is?
First off, pictures are everywhere. Not everybody can read. Rude.
Walker.
And I still want to know what a douche is.
You will learn later, damn it! Walker, if you would please go and sit.
Okay.
Esmeralda, Shem, you seem to be the most reasonable. Would you also sit, please?
Okay.
I'm just
I
gonna
sit.
sit down. I'm not.
Corin, would you take your brooding self and sit at this chair to my left, please?
Oh, I'm already sitting.
Oh. Oh,
He
good.
took her chair.
She looks at you and says, I will throw you off the roof of this building if you don't move, Corin.
Hey, Corin, can you fly?
Do you move, Corin?
Yeah. Although it's very
You can
tempting to just
fly.
like shake in the seat.
So she sits down. She says, as I'm sure you all know, the city cut itself off from the rest of the world when it went to shit. I know it may seem unfair, but the city would have been destroyed along with the rest of the world if we hadn't. And we've been biding our time, waiting for a chance to strike against the Ancient One and take him out to begin restoring the world. As long as he exists, there will be no chance of us spreading our technology across the rest of the world and beginning to repair the damages from the last 1,000 years.
Nix, who is the Ancient One that they can be so dangerous?
Walker, you will learn as we go, Walker. You will know names have danger. The Ancient One is unable to find our city, but speaking his name, well, that would give him a straight beacon to us. So, maybe one day I will speak his name for you, but until then, just know that we will forever refer to him as the Ancient One. We do not want him learning of our stronghold and mounting an attack, do we?
But what is he?
An ancient being filled with a whole lot of power. As you all stand now, you have, well, no chance of fighting him. We require the assistance of my children, the gods.
Is that why I should sit?
What?
Said as I stand, I have no chance of defeating. Is that why I should sit?
Yes, that is why you should sit. Six.
I sit hard.
As you are, your powers as you are now, you have no chance of defeating the Ancient One or any of his minions, for that matter. I feel you've already met one, the cloaked figure.
Who's that?
Walker, I cannot give you names. We just went over this.
Well, what is he? Put
He's
the
a-
names aside.
He's a very, very powerful mage.
Can we just start making up names? Like,
No.
we'll call him Clokey.
No. The cloaked one.
Is he the only one that wears cloaks?
That I know of, yes. You all are going to... I'm going to kill each of you and start all over with a new group of heroes if you don't shut up.
Good luck.
But it
Okay.
already took you thousands of years. Why would you do this?
Because you all are driving me up a fucking wall. Don't you ask any questions about that, Six. It's a metaphor.
I knew what the metaphor
You have
was. Thank
spider
you.
climb too?
I will kill you.
I lean over to Shem. I think she gets prettier when she's mad.
Shem's just drooling a little bit. Eyes
Regardless,
slightly glazed.
you will be spending some time here in my city with us. You will learn about the
Woohoo,
city.
good.
You will learn proper manners in this city. And then, once we feel you are ready, you will begin spreading this across the rest of the world.
Like a virus. I could do that.
No, not like a virus. Viruses are bad, Six. Come up with a better metaphor.
There.
Like an invasive weed.
No, also bad, Corin. Also bad.
Like a
He'll be like
disease.
rabies.
No,
Like
rabies are a
cockroaches.
disease. Same as a virus, also bad, Esmelda.
Like a cockroach. Those fuckers are everywhere.
Okay.
Like a bad song gets stuck in your head.
Corin, the word bad was in your metaphor there. No. We are going to return this world to a civilized state so that the gods see the world doesn't suck, and they will hopefully return to help us fight the Ancient One.
So you're basing all this on a hope?
Do you have a better plan?
I
My
thought things
sister
were going
is
pretty good.
my sister is trapped in a jungle that she cannot escape because she will die. I am trapped in the city that I cannot leave, or else I will die. Do you think you are strong enough to stand against one of the most powerful beings to ever exist?
Well, you already told me I shouldn't stand.
6, I swear to God. One more word out of you. And she looks back at Corin. She says, well, do you? Do you think you could take the Ancient One on? You cannot even beat Salik. And he can't take on the Ancient One.
Corin goes to open his mouth to say something, but then just stops.
Oh, they can be taught. I am so very glad. Alright. You all will be spending as much time in the city as needed. You will be educated, you will be attending a school, you will learn some new powers, maybe grow a little bit stronger. We have many great blacksmiths who can help you with your weapons, improve your guns. All that
Are there
sort of-
other? I raised my hand.
Yes, Walker, how can I help you?
Are there other Warforged here?
Oh, sweetie. You do know you're the last of your kind, right? There are no more Warforged.
I get really, really sad looking. What?
All the Warforged are made by your Zerum. You know who Zerum is, yes?
I've started to learn from some dreams.
He is your creator. Well, after his death, no one else knew what the secret to creating Warforged died with him. And well, when they tore each other apart, saving you, well, you were the last of your kind.
Don't worry, Walker. Maybe someday you'll make little Warforged of your own.
No, Warforged don't have sex like normal people.
No, I mean like actually make them.
You know, that would be something. Maybe
Walker
you
just
will,
gets
Walker.
sad and just starts like, I just kind of stand up and go look out the window.
She allows
Aww.
it. She kind of gives you a small look of sympathy before turning the rest to you. She says, your friend Solomon, well, he will be cared for to the best of our medical abilities. Hopefully he wakes up from his coma soon. And as for Zeph, well, we'll do our best to find her. I do not have an inkling of where she will be. As for the rest of you, well, you're going to be very busy going forward.
Isn't Zeph dead?
We sure hope not.
I mean, like, I don't know. She was struck by lightning. That's kind of hard not to get killed by lightning.
Regardless, Walker, you will be going forward. You will start working with me.
Okay.
Corin, Sleek apparently has taken a special interest in you. He will be helping to refine you.
Could we not?
Even I can't control that crazy bird man. The rest of you, you will be meeting your teacher soon. You are dismissed. Walker, you may stay. And the elevator door opens back up, and she gestures for you all to leave.
Okay. Corin gets on the elevator.
Shem gets on the elevator.
I'm gonna fall after them.
6.
Gonna raise my hand.
Yes, you may speak 6.
Should I go to the elevator too?
Yes, go to the elevator.
Can I take my chair?
No, leave the chair.
I'm gonna shamble over to the elevator.
With that, the elevator closes, leaving Nyx and Walker. She comes and stands next to you, Walker, looking over the city. She says, I know it's sad, but we have much work to do. I cannot give you much longer to dwell on the past, Walker.
Okay. So
If
what do
it's
we
any-
need to do?
If it's any if it's any solace, though, I knew your father well. He was a great man.
Hmm. That's good to hear.
If there's anyone who can restore his legacy, I believe you are the only one who will be able to, Walker.
I'll do my best.
And with that, the scene shifts back to the other four of you who are going down the elevator to the tune of a soft piano.
I'm like nauseous and clenching my gut.
That tune's not bad.
Eventually, after a few moments, the elevator opens and you hear the same voice. Please exit now.
I
Please
scamper out.
exit now.
Yeah, that box gives me heebie-jeebies. I'm leaving.
Please exit now. Please
Is there
exit.
any buttons I can push?
There are none, no. Please exit
Oh.
now. Please exit now.
Nice.
Please exit
You were
now.
nice.
I grab Six by the horns and drag him out.
Please
Stop it,
exit
they're
now.
sensitive.
Please exit now.
Yeah, I walk out.
And the doors close behind you. Oh, and Sleek's sitting in one of the chairs with his legs crossed. He says, "Ah, you all lived." Very surprised.
Yeah, me
Cool, I'm
too.
a food.
I honestly expect to be scraping one of your bodies off the pavement outside.
Wow.
Where's Walker?
Walker's the only one I have faith in to not be thrown off the building.
Hey,
As for the rest of you, well, as I'm sure Nick's explained, you all will be working closely with fellows who share your interests at heart. Corin, you'll be stuck with me. And he gives you a big old bird smile. How do birds smile? I don't know, imagine it.
He just kind of opens his beak.
does he turn low to the side or?
And as he does this, the doors open and three more figures walk in. One is another big burly man, dressed in vibrant clothing. And he smiles and says, "Ah, Esmelda. I can tell you from your outfits. And your hair is a bit, well, you have a fiery personality to match that fiery hair of yours. My name is Jonathan. I will be the one to teach you."
Nice. It's nice to meet you too.
Yes. Please don't call me Bud. That is weird.
I'm sure. Okay.
I am, well, we lead a small theater troupe throughout the city. I'm sure you will enjoy working with us and learning our history. Please, come with me.
Oh hell yeah, that sounds fucking fun. Let's go.
And he leads Esmeralda out of the room. Another small female tiefling walks in, and she looks at you, and at Six, she says, "Ah, this is the idiot I'm stuck with. Come on, let's go."
Is that really how you're going to address me?
Well, are you an idiot?
Some days are better than others.
Well, today is not one of those days, so today I will address you as an idiot.
On that note, where's my chair?
Come on, idiot. My name is Schwarm. Follow me. And she turns and walks out. And when you don't follow, she comes back a second later and grabs you by your horn and begins dragging you out.
Please exit now.
And finally, a older lady who walks with a cane. She looks to be probably in her 80s. Gives you a small smile, Shem. She says, "Ah, dearie, please, you will be coming with me now."
Okay.
You may refer to me as Edna. I will be teaching you all you need to know.
Edna?
That is my name. Please, speak loudly when you are with me. I am old and deaf. I cannot hear as well as the rest of these young ones.
Clearly!
Oh, not that loud, dearie. Come along. We have much to do. And she starts hobbling out of the building.
I follow.
All that's left is Corin and Sleek, and he gives you another big old smile. And he says, guess we better get to work then, Corin, huh?
Yeah, let's get this shit over.
That's not the kind of attitude I want to hear. Be excited. Be happy.
Ah,
Sure
I
you've
give
never-
him the blankest stare I can muster.
I'm gonna have to beat this happiness into you, I see. This will be fun. And he kind of cracks his neck and begins walking out of the building.
I follow, but like clearly not in a hurry.
And with that, we will end today's episode here.
I still haven't figured out what a douche is.
You will be... Yep. We'll learn. Next episode, we'll go through the training montage of our heroes as they learn about the city and learn about their powers.
I'm excited.
For now, we have we've begun the training montage portion of our story.
We'll
Remember,
do a training montage.
Doom, doom,
Are we wrapping up early?
doom,
Dun,
doom,
dun, dun.
well, you see, and this is for the benefit of YouTube as well. My internet is so bad that I cannot go too long and upload it to YouTube without it taking 3 days.
Business days or regular days?
Both.
Ew.
So, YouTube, if you all enjoyed and you want to see more, subscribe, and then you'll see more. Peace out. Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.